Or she's traveled the world speaking to people about awakening their dreams and positive living. And her latest project is titled The Nomadic Dreamer. Sarah DODD joins us to talk all about it this morning. Sarah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so my first question is, what is the Nomadic Dreamer?
Well, if you look at the word, nomadic is a person that's traveling without a home, and then dreamer is, well, I'm a person that has always had a lot of dreams in my life. So I put the words together, nomadic dreamer, to get nomadic dreamer.
And you're an Arkansan growing up in Mountain Home, but you also have ties to Fayetteville. I'm also a native Arkansan growing up in a small town. So did growing up in a town like Mountain Home serve as an inspiration to venture out and travel?
Absolutely. I felt like I was growing up in a bubble whenever I was young, so I've always had these dreams to travel. I saw people on these travel channels having cool experiences, and I thought, man, maybe this is luck or just having a lot of money. And then I realized, no, it's not. I can go out and create this life for myself and live the life that I've always imagined.
So inspirational. Now, you just started doing this in you started in 2013, is that right?
Yes, I left and I moved to Spain for a couple years in 2013, and then in 2015 I started my adventure around the world.
How many so far? Give us the tally of how many countries you've visited so far.
I visited 64 countries so far, and I'm trying to visit every country in the world, and there's around 195 to 200 depending on who you ask.
So in that, maybe a 2-year span, give or take a few months, what's the most fascinating, I guess, thing that you've visited, or place that you've visited, or a thing that you've done so
I would say that my most amazing experience was a 31-day pilgrimage I did in Spain called the Camino de Santiago, where I walked over 650 miles across the country alone over 31 days. And then I also did a 10-day silent retreat in India where I couldn't talk, use my phone, or do anything for 10 days. And I never shut up. So this was a really difficult experience for me, but it was amazing to connect with myself. So,
in the last 30 seconds, for someone watching at home right now, what words of advice or inspiring words would you give them about taking that step outside of your comfort zone? Because I think this is what it's really all about, not being content, not being comfortable, but venturing out to see something different.
One word. Action, action, action. Stop thinking so much and just do it. That's what I had to do. I just had to get up and say, you know what? I want this life, and I'm going to create it. And also to realize that it takes a lot of hard work. Yes, I'm traveling the world, but it's not always luxury. It's a lot of work to make your living and do all of this at the same time.
And where are you speaking here in the next few months?
I am speaking at some places. I'm connecting back in my local community, and then I'm on my way back to Europe, and I will be doing more speaking because I do everything in Spanish and English, the language I just learned 3 years ago. I learned my first word in 2013.
Wow.
So.
Quickly, a website where people can just get all this
TheNomadicDreamer.com, or Facebook, The Nomadic Dreamer, or Instagram, the #1 Nomadic Dreamer, and connect with me and make sure that you guys send me a message and say you heard me here on KNWA.
That's right, and you can find her website, a link to her website, on our website, nwahomepage.com.